Guys, it's Sunday and got a tree up. Brian and Daniel got the tree down and put it together and shaped it, and then we all put ornaments on it, and I'll show it to you. But I have a Christmas tree up. I'm so happy. And then we got a few other things decorated because Brian grabbed a few of the other things down out of the attic. So I feel Christmassy, so I'm happy about that. But let me show it to you. Okay, so here's the tree. We have one of those like thinner trees, and then we've got the collar on the bottom, and it's not working exactly how I wanted it to because Django thinks it's a place to go cozy up, which wouldn't bother me except for when he's in there, he like starts to chew on the bottom branches. So if he would just get in there and not mess with anything, I'd be fine. But we're gonna have to watch him closely. And then I changed out in my little vase I've got over here, put in those, and the greenery was actually in the box with the tree. And oh, that's Django's little Christmas tunnel. And then I have that I got from Walmart 3 years ago, I want to say. And of course that's just a screensaver on the TV. And then I've got that also from Walmart. This picture is from Hobby Lobby. I have a couple of other ones that I like, but they're still up in the attic. And then this, he's like metal. I have had that thing for so many years. And then this tree has been handed down from Brian's grandma. She bought it from I thought she had made it, but she had bought it from a craft fair years and years ago. And when she passed away, Brian's mom and dad actually gave this to us, and we've had this since before the kids were born. It's actually also a music box. It has a music box hooked to it, like it's inside the base, and then you wind it on the back. And Brian actually put a new light bulb in it a few years ago because what was in there was like, you know, really old and not polarized and all that stuff. So, but I love this tree. And Brian went to go to the grocery store, and so I'm going to listen to some Christmas music. Look at this record. Isn't that so cool? I just love it. It's so neat. It's clear, and then it's got like the green and red and white. It's just really neat. But that's what I'm going to do, is listen to some Christmas music and just kind of relax. We got the Chiefs game coming on here in a little while. And so I've got on my Chiefs sweatshirt today. Django, he listens so good. Django! See, if he would just stay in there like that, I'd be okay, but he won't. Yeah, you're a brat. See, he won't just be a good boy. He starts chewing. Yeah, so I see we're gonna have to think of something else. This cat is gonna make me lose my mind. I hope I've solved the problem. I actually really like how this looks now, and I'll show it to you. I just went ahead and put the Christmas tree skirt on over the collar though. And I like it because it hides the bottom of the tree completely. You know, the stand and everything. So hopefully he won't try to climb down in there, but we shall see. But that's my solution for now. I hope it works. I don't want to fight this cat all season. Hey guys, so today is actually Tuesday. I'm wearing my first sweater of the season. It's really cold outside, and I have a dentist appointment later today. It's not till 3 o'clock this afternoon. I completely forgot about it until they called yesterday with the reminder, and so I'm really glad they called and reminded me. And so, like I said, it's at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then afterwards, if I'm feeling up to it, I might go to the Dollar Tree out there, because where my dentist office is, there's a pretty good size Dollar Tree. And I've had some good luck there in the past. I've also had some bad luck in the past. So I might check that out. Yesterday, I didn't end up vlogging. It was Monday. It ended up being kind of a busy work day. And I was having one of those days where I just was completely exhausted again. I just don't know. It's like some days I have energy, some days I don't. That was a day where I did not have the energy. So still beefing up my protein, which reminds me, I couldn't remember if I know I told you guys I liked the strawberry version of these Pure Protein. I like the chocolate version a lot too. Those are the only two I've tried. Is the rich chocolate and then the strawberry, because these I've actually been able to get through Amazon. They've had a couple of specials where they were like crazy cheap compared to what you can get them at the store for. So got that. I also like those Pure Protein bars I've been trying. They're still a protein bar, you know, so they're not like, they're kind of a little dry, but not unpleasant. So I've got the ones that are, I think these are called birthday cake. I swear there was a flavor on here. I don't know why all of a sudden, oh yeah, birthday cake. It's in the blue above the green there. These are good. And then I've tried the chocolate peanut butter. I like both of them, but you know, like I said, they're still a protein bar, so they taste like a protein bar. They don't taste like you know, like a granola bar or a cereal bar. They've got there's a lot of protein in them. But I really like them. So my low battery indicator came up on my phone. But anyway, I'm just working, so I'm gonna get, I just got done with this, so I actually came to throw this in the trash, and then thought, oh, I haven't said anything to the vlog, so I figured I would hop on, say hello, and I will talk to you again soon. Okay guys, I'm home now. I was sharing my day with Brian, and he just went to go get Panera for dinner for us, and I'm having soup because my mouth is hurting. But I figured I would show you what I got from Dollar Tree in no particular order. I'm just going to take the stuff out of the bag. The first thing, I got this little box just because it's like it's supposed to look like a little book, and it opens up, but "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," and the whole reason I got this is because how it looks old-fashioned, and then there's Santa on the side. I just really liked it. I'm just gonna sit it on like one of the nightstands, one of the side tables or something in the living room. Man, I'm telling you, my brain just doesn't want to work now. Anyway, this was really cute. Then I got, Dollar Tree has, well, let me just show you. Here's like what do they call this? Microfiber duster mop pad. Well, they sell like where it's interchangeable. They've got let me just show you. Hold on a second. Okay, you can buy it just the pole, and then you can buy these this, and then what attaches to this are things like this, which is what's already on here now. But it also has like a mop head, and then I hit the ceiling. It unscrews, but there's a broom, a mop, different attachments that you can put on there. But this attachment has Velcro, and then on this side it's got like the grippers, so if you want to use like the wet cloths. Anyway, I'm telling you, the brain. I bought an extra, one of the dusty ones, And then I bought the microfiber heavy duty pad, where this part here is like extra firm, extra something. I have the one that's just all gray, and it's like more light duty. And so with winter coming, and there'll be more stuff getting tracked in and everything. But anyway, this is a great value for $1. So yeah. Then I picked up some ornament hooks because Django the Jerk knocked one of the ornaments off the tree last night. I don't know what he was doing. It's like we put the tree up. When did we put the tree up? Sunday? And he went all day, he went all night Sunday, all day Monday just fine. But then Monday night, I don't know what struck him, but anyway, he knocked an ornament off the tree. I found the ornament. I cannot find the hook. I haven't got a flashlight out, and I was looking everywhere, so I picked these up so I can hang the ornament back up, and who knows how many more the little brat will knock off. I got some of these Redbird peppermints. These make me think of my mom. She likes the puffy peppermints, and so do I. So I just bought 1 pack though. And I bought some Big Red, because this was up by the register, and I have not had Big Red or cinnamon gum in so long. Usually I get spearmint, and I thought cinnamon just sounded good, so I bought some Big Red. And then the last thing, see, I didn't get a lot, was the Snugadoo, the socks. So I got this set, and then see, that's the grippers I was talking about. So I got this yellow and navy set, and the people that do Dollar Tree hauls just rave about these things. So I've never tried them yet, but now I'm going to. So I got those, and then I got the pink checked, and then these ones are my favorite. I got these that are like multicolored, and they have the grippies too. I don't know if you can see them. There's one, you can see it. They're kind of like clear on this pair. So I got those. And that's it. So Brian ran to Panera. I was gonna say I'll go ahead and take my shower, but I don't think I have time. I'll have to wait till after dinner. I'm beat. Anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, that's where I put the little book. I have these. I got them on clearance from Target last year. They're actually little finger puppets, but I love Rudolph, especially Bumble, the Abominable. He's like my favorite little character. But also have Hermie and Clarice and Rudolph and of course Santa. But I thought that they worked perfect around the book, so that's what I did. Hey guys, it's Thursday. Came in, I'm having my second cup of coffee today, and I noticed I was going back looking to see what all I had vlogged so far this week, and I noticed I thought I had, between me telling you I had a dentist appointment on Tuesday and me showing you what I bought at Dollar Tree, I thought I had a clip in the middle that was telling you that I was done at the dentist and I was gonna go to the Dollar Tree and look for those Snugadoo, I think, those socks. I have no idea. I think I either thought I recorded it or I accidentally deleted it, although I don't remember deleting any video. But anyway, because I noticed that I was saying, oh, those Snugadoo socks I was telling you about when I was showing the stuff I got from Dollar Tree, but it doesn't look like I told you about them. But anyway, I'm really nervous because in about 40 minutes I'm having to conduct a meeting that I'm nervous about. So hopefully the next clip will be me saying, the meeting went really great, I didn't need to be nervous. So, but anyway, I just wanted to pop on and say hello, and I showed this to you before, but I just love this cup. It's so cute. But I'm preparing for the meeting, so I'm gonna go back and do some more preparation. I did it. That was nerve-wracking, I'm telling you. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. It had to do with audit, so I obviously can't give details, but that's always nerve-wracking. And then I have another meeting, I think it's at 11. This one was at 9 a.m. And I have to present during it also, but I'm not facilitating it like I was this one. And also, I'm just filling in for a coworker who is on vacation. So I got my notes already and everything, and I'm not worried about that one. This one I was worried about, but it was okay. I mean, there may be some questions and follow-up in the future and stuff, but it's just anybody that works in a line of business where, anything is like a lot of places, it's just routine, like auditing and stuff like that. But it's every time you hear the word audit, it's just like, it's nerve-wracking. Even if everything turns out just fine, there's no issues, it's just a routine thing that's done, on an annual basis or whatever, it's still nerve-wracking. So I tell you, if I was ever somebody, I work in like the compliance side of things, and I always try to make sure that people know we're on the same team, I'm not here to catch you, I want you to succeed and all that. So if I was ever in audit, I would be the same kind of way, I think. It's like, I guess depending on what kind of business it is and stuff, I don't think people that are getting audited by like the IRS probably feel like, but this isn't like that at all. It's nothing like that. But so yeah, here's me as usual. I get myself like anxiety over certain things, and then most of the time it ends up being better than what you expected. So, and that was like what today was. It was better than I was expecting, so I'm very glad. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, Django hasn't messed with the tree anymore. Just so far that one time, I don't know if he just was doing his zoomies or what, but it's kind of like every time he gets by the tree, not like just standing by it, of course, but like if he starts acting like he's gonna chew on the branches or something, I hold the water bottle up. I don't even have to spray him. This water bottle, it's like, I've only ever filled this one time, and you can see how much it's had to be used. I think I've only had to spray him maybe 3 times in his little life, but it doesn't take much. So I just scare him with it, I guess. And I'm not gonna, if he stops doing whatever it is I want him to stop doing, I'm not gonna spray him. He's scared enough just by the potential. So, I just feel so much better. And speaking of feeling better, today I woke up all energy again. So yesterday was exactly a month since my surgery. So you'd think things would be like getting better, and they are. I'm still doing my protein and taking care of myself, and I go to the doctor again December 17th, and so just keep on doing the stuff that she said to do and not doing the stuff she said not to do, and I think I'm feeling like me. At least today I'm feeling like me. I'm very happy about that. So there's another update. I'm wearing a pair of the Snugadoo socks today. The grippies work really good, and they're not like tall socks, which is fine, but I'd be interested to make sure or see how they wash up and everything, but they're really comfortable. So I'm off work now, and I'm watching Judge Judy, and also while I'm watching Judge Judy, I'm working on knitting a scarf. This one's just with plain pink yarn. Got my quilt here in case my legs get chilly. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. The end of Thursday, or the Thursday evening, I guess. Hey guys, it's Friday, and I'm in the kitchen. Came in to get a second cup of coffee. So, working, feeling really good today. Have a few meetings, which I just spilled a little coffee, which I like days where there's like things to break up the day, you know, like meetings and stuff, and because it makes the day go by faster. And I've got my Christmas tree on. I have a scrunchie in my hair. I don't know if you can tell, but that's what's on top of my head. I have my Christmas tree on. I have that little ceramic tree I showed you guys on. And then I have the Alexa playing Christmas music, kind of like low. She has a okay, you are just not graceful. The cat. He's like, I don't know. I thought cats were supposed to be graceful. He is not. You're so silly. I lost my train of thought. Oh, so the Amazon Alexa, there's like a station that's like top Christmas, and so it's playing like Bing Crosby and like some of the Charlie Brown Christmas stuff, and just, you know, all kinds of music. It's playing all the way the classics, and then also like newer stuff too, just the stuff that most people really like and everything. So I was grabbing a spoon so I could stir my coffee, because I put cream and sweetener in my coffee. Stevia. Or Splenda if I'm out of stevia. But got my Christmas music, got my coffee. I'm having it in my little snowman mug again. And feeling good today. It's Friday. So that's really, I'm thinking it's going to be a good day. And half an hour to go before the meeting. I think I'll probably work on that scarf a little bit more. This weekend, I would like to, I have the stuff to make a couple of Christmas wreaths. And so I think I'm going to go out in the shed and get that stuff and maybe make a wreath. I don't know if I want to make one or two. Doing the ones that are just ribbon, those are pretty quick and easy. That mesh tubing, if I do one with that, that takes a while, because you got to cut up all the mesh and, you know, put it all together and all that stuff. So I don't know if I'll do that, like complete a wreath, but I'll probably do a ribbon one. But I get the stuff out for that. And let me grab this cat for a second. You want a treat, Bubba? This little guy. He's sitting there watching me. He is a piece of work, let me tell you. He is loving and sweet and adorable, but he's also a monster sometimes. Which I guess that's what you get, you know, with the cat. And he has not messed with the tree ever since the one day he knocked the ornament off. So he's been being a good boy. You want a treat? Yeah, you know what that means, don't you? So I'm going to get him a treat, and then I'm going to get back to work, but I'll talk to you again soon. So he's having a few little treats, and this is what I gave him. These are some Rachel Ray Nutrish Wheelies. Little crunchy treats with chicken as the #1 ingredient. So just had a delivery from Chewy for Django, and he's like peeking at one of the things I got him right now. I'm going to see if he likes it, but I'll show you what I got. It's just 3 things. So he has this thing that he really likes, and there's this pad we put on top of it. One side is like this, and then the other side's like this. But it's getting pretty worn out, and yeah. So Chewy had these for a really good price. They were like $6.99 a piece for the pads, so I ordered a couple more so we can just have these on hand. Then I ordered him this, so I'm gonna see if he likes it. It's got catnip in it, and it's got like this little zipper on the side, so, and actually I think the catnip's probably in a bag that I gotta empty, but anyway, I'm gonna do that and then set this down and see if he likes it. Yeah, the catnip's in a little bag, so I just sprinkled some inside, and then I'm gonna like shake it around, and then let's see if he likes it. Got you a toy or a little mat. What do you think? You like it? It's your own little mat. I think you like it. He was rolling all over it. Of course, as soon as I start filming him, he stops. So it's about 1:15 on Friday, and I think I'm gonna make this hot cocoa. I got this in my Bongiorgio Lee box, and I've never seen this in the stores by me. I'm gonna have to look. I love York peppermint patties, so I think I'm gonna really like this. But I'm gonna have a little treat. So we're driving around looking for Christmas lights, and we came across this really cool road with all these big, beautiful houses and stuff. And just look at how the road goes. It's so neat. And most of the area, they all have their fences decorated. It's just really pretty.
We'll get up to the area.
It's so funny because, like, through the phone, it looks a lot brighter outside than what it is. This is the coolest road. We were thinking it'd be really neat to live on a road like this, except for in the winter when it's snowing and
That house
icy.
there's for sale.
Yeah, it's probably way outside our price range.
It's probably
We don't even-
$600,000.
We don't even have a price range.
Yeah, I got one. Mine's paid for.
Yeah. that's
Suits
good.
me fine. I like these multicolored ones. Those are really
Yeah,
awesome.
this neighborhood is so cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Oh, that's pretty. So now we're in a different neighborhood. Just driving around looking at lights.
Oh yeah, look at the one on the corner. Angel always used to have all that stuff eating. There ain't nothing on there now.
Aw.
What happened? Oh, nobody. This house has been doing really cool display for several years now. They're right here on this corner. They literally decorate all the way around their entire house because they're on this corner. Oh, look at the minion. Ah, the Santa hat.
The house across the street that used to have all the blow-up stuff, they don't have it though.
They might have moved or something. But look, they wrap it around and they go down the
They do
side.
such a beautiful job.
They do. And the landscaping in the house, even during non-year, it looks good. And then they have this double car garage in the back. They even do it.
I love the
The
garage
deck.
with the snowflakes.
Yeah, that's really pretty. Oh, look at that! All the presents.
Oh,
that looks
that's
like a
so
little present
pretty.
wonderland, or that'd be like where Santa hangs out and drinks his hot chocolate.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Oh wow, they did their whole side too in the back along their fence. But look how they just
Oh,
had
look
that.
at the big nutcracker.
Oh yeah, he's neat. Yeah, they did a good job on that one. I like the silhouette. What are those like little?
Those are the ones. That's what I saw from the road, but I don't
That's
know.
cool.
Those are
It's like it's coming out of the lights. That puts a little shadowy, like snow thing. I'm gonna go the other direction. Same
Coming
house, different
back,
view.
Yeah, coming back from this side on this house. It's really cool.
Joy. There's Joy's house.
I
Let's
know
drive
it
down here and
brings
see
me
what this side
joy.
looks like.
They did a really good job.
Oh yeah, see they did their back too around the fence and stuff.
Snoopy.
And the trees.
They had a nice aluminum fence.
Yep.
Oh, it looked like they had made like Frozen characters. So this house is really cool.
Where's the
Brian,
radio?
look at the window.
Yeah, what's the radio station?
It says send a
That's
text.
what-
Oh, that's the one to send the text.
Hold on, I gotta turn the radio on. The radio station, 90.5.
Santa up in the window.
Okay, see they're like choreographed to the lights.
Brian, please don't turn it up too loud. But yeah, but I don't know if this is copyright, so. Yeah, they program it to a radio station, and then also they have below where Santa is, you can send a text to that number and it'll show up on there. And this house we look at every year because it's just so
Here,
cool.
I'll send a text. 816.
281?
Is that 816? Is that what it says?
Brian, it's hard to
I
read
can't
it.
tell. I'm old. I have my readers.
And the lights were blue, so they were hard to see. But anyway, this house is just really cool.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Oh yeah, yeah. Christmas just ain't Christmas. Randolph, he can hurry. He can take the freeway down. Ain't no way with Rudolph, always like a merry-go-round.
Hey guys, so it is Saturday and I'm feeling great again. You know what? I think I finally have, I think this is my it's the fourth day in a row where I felt pretty good. Like the third day in a row where I felt really, really good. And so I think I'm over the hump, you know, where I have my energy back and everything. So it's really awesome. But anyway, I decided today I'm gonna go down to the little area. It's like a little shopping center area that there's like Hobby Lobby and Academy Sports on one side. I'm not planning on going to either one of those. But then on this side, there's a Ross and a Marshalls and a Five Below. It's like where Ulta is also. And so I decided that I'm gonna go over there, and I want to specifically go to Ross and Marshalls just to kind of look around, get some see if I can find any Christmas presents for my best friend Charlotte. We have not seen each other in months with this whole COVID thing, but hopefully after Christmas, because that's normally when we end up meeting up, and her birthday is actually Monday, so usually after Christmas the two of us meet up and exchange gifts and all that. And so after Christmas I could even shop for her, you know, like when things go on clearance and everything. But I just felt like getting out and just looking around, and I have my mask and my hand sanitizer, and in this area here everybody's really good about distancing and everything, so I was just feeling kind of Christmassy today, and I just wanted to get out and see what Christmas decorations are at the stores, and they might be sold out, but yeah, I'm just feeling good, and just see what I can see. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby or not. I actually like looking at their Christmas stuff, but I know they're sold out of a lot of it because I've gone online and seen some things, and then whenever I check to see my store availability, none of this stuff is available, so they're probably real picked over. But anyway, I'm just gonna see what I can see. Well, I went to Ross and Marshall's, and whoops, have Christmas music going, and I didn't find any like Christmas presents, but I did find myself a shower curtain. It's a Christmas one, and I don't know why I'm just moving my car because Five Below is kind of down there, and I don't want to walk that far. Maybe I'll go in Party City, it's right next to it, see what Christmas stuff they have. But I got a shower curtain, and I'll show that to you when I get it home, because I'm planning on putting it up today. It's just the 5th today, so, and there was only one of these shower curtains, and I absolutely love it. It has like snow globes on it, and the coloring is kind of, it's not like in your face Christmas. I don't know how to explain it. It's more muted. I'll show it to you. I really, really like it. But now I'm gonna go into Five Below and Party City, probably Party City first, just to look at their Christmas stuff. They usually have some really cool Halloween things, so they might have neat Christmas stuff too. So I'm gonna go check. Hey guys, so I didn't get anything in Party City. They mostly just had like Christmas costumes and stuff, like Santa and Mrs. Claus and an elf and stuff. And so now I'm gonna head home because I don't want to push it, you know. Because if I'm supposed to like recuperate, take care of myself, I don't want to overdo it. But at Five Below, I got I keep leaving my Christmas music on. I got some of this sweet corn popcorn. I love this stuff. It is so good. And I got a t-shirt with Bumble on it. There. If I put it back this way you can see it better out of the sun. But I just love that little character. I lucked out because they only had two. They had a small and a medium. So I got the medium. And so now I'm gonna head home, and I'll show you guys the shower curtain after I get it put up. And also, I'm coming out of Five Below over here and walking by this car. This poor lady, she was like, it seemed like she was in there with like her grandkids, I want to say. And she was kind of like limping, you know, like her leg was bothering her, and she was telling them, because they wanted to keep looking around and stuff, and then she was telling them, you know, we need to go. I've, you know, basically had enough for the day. And so I saw them while we were in the store and didn't, you know, think anything of it. It's just another little family in there. She was yelling. I mean, she was so pissed off outside of the store, and I was thinking, my goodness, what happened? You know, I didn't see anything happen. Well, apparently the two kids had shoplifted and they were arguing with her because they didn't want to go back in the store and tell them what they did. They just wanted her to go in and just pay for the stuff, you know? And she's like, no, you're going to go in and you're going to pay for the stuff. And so basically, I mean, I didn't see how it turned out because I was just walking by the car, but basically she was taking them back in there to pay for the stuff. And I just know the little girl had taken some fake nails. I don't know what the little boy had took, but they're old enough to know better. They looked like they were maybe 5 to 8 at the most. They didn't look like they were that old, but definitely old enough to know better. But anyway, now I'm heading home. So here is the shower curtain. It's got, you know, a little bit of folds in it, but I think that'll probably come out when I'm taking my shower later. But it's got like just little snow globes on it, and I love like the more muted colors, and it matches really good with the color and everything in my bathroom. I just really like it. I think it looks really good. My favorite snow globe is that one with the snowmen. Santa's pretty cute too, though. Actually, they're all really cute. But I love this. I got the last one they had at my Marshall's, and it was only $14.99, which I thought was, and it's actually, it's fabric. I mean, and it's nice. But I really like it. But the snowflakes actually match the color of my walls. Hey there. So it's still Saturday. It's at some kind of time. I don't know what it is. I can't see my... Here we go. Yeah. Thanks, babe. It's like 3:45. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the vlog up so I can get it to where it's uploading and stuff, because I'm going to go ahead and go take a shower, and Brian's going to mow the lawn one last time, and then we're going to make a pizza and maybe watch a movie and just have a nice Saturday evening. So, but it's been a really good week, and hopefully next week will be a good week too. I have a feeling it will be. And I will talk to you guys again next time. Bye.